Така ли? Затворихте ли?
Сота е включен. Съжалявам, трябва да побързаме, защото
утре ще...
портала.
Hello, this is the starting point of the journey, and today I'm riding to some incredible ancient tombs. The one with the most realistic wall paintings, even the artist signed them. That's the Tomb of Aleksandrovo. The longest one in Bulgaria, the Mezek Tumulus. And the Hollow Mound, the tomb next to Pomorie, which combines the Thracian traditions and the Roman style of construction. That's very interesting for me. And before we dive into the trip, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It helps this channel grow, and you'll have more videos like this in the future. And you know, the Thracian tombs are one of my favorite sites, because when you enter one, you see how the ancient people were building these tombs, and you can touch the history in some way, and that's amazing. Yeah, of course, some of the tombs are replicas, but they carry the same spirit. It's understandable why they build these replicas, because the old ones are not in great condition and they are dangerous. Also, not all the tourists protect the wall paintings, etc. And also they're vulnerable to moisture and to the climate in general. But the interesting thing is to see how these sites were built more than 2,000 years ago with tools that we consider not effective. But yet we can't build something to last that long. That's a paradox. And the Thracians were using the resources of the region they were living in. So that's probably the reason why there are no pyramids in these lands of the Balkan Peninsula, because there are not that big stones, and it would be so hard to transport them from Egypt or wherever they are. They were using these carved stone blocks placed on each other, overlapped. Also, they were carving holes in the stones, which later they filled with melted iron or lead to attach the stones to each other. When everything is done, they would bury the temple, and the result is actually pretty great. And there are, of course, the other stories that are a bit of speculation and mysterious, but these are interesting. When you ask the question, what were these sites built for? Well, that's when the mysteries come to my mind. Those speculations, other civilization, aliens, etc. Oh, I'm approaching Mycenaean. That's where I'll hit the road to Deber. What is going on, man? Thank you. But it wasn't necessary. I accepted the fate. Hello, twins. So Mycenaean is famous with a few things. There are actually two on my mind right now. One is the Ivana-Sans fortress that is up there somewhere, it's not visible from here. The other is the fact that this city is the city with the most chapels and churches. I haven't confirmed this, that's what people say. It's like an urban legend. And also there are a lot of crosses around the hills here, and the city is very interesting because it is located just at the beginning of the Rhodope mountain, and it's like a border control. It just passed through Asenovgrad, and on the other side is the mountain right away without a warning. Here's the road to Prvomai/Deber. And okay, that's Prvomai. Here's my exit to Aleksandrovo. So the answers of the question, what were these sites built for, are still vague, and that's where the speculations and the mysteries start, because the tombs are so well made. But to me it looks a bit unnecessary to build such an incredible building just to place the body of a dead man inside. So there is something more. What? We don't know. Of course, some people say that these were built by the Atlanteans who came here after the Atlantis had been destroyed, but I don't like this idea, because yeah, there is always some advanced civilization, but why shouldn't this advanced civilization be the Thracian one? I don't know. Another, of course, is that the aliens built them. But if you accept this theory, if the aliens built all the sites, all the beautiful temples and pyramids, etc., it sounds like they were pretty occupied here on the Earth. And why would they bother when this planet isn't even their home? Others say that these were the landing zones for the spaceships. Yeah, sure. This could be... Oh, is that a traffic jam? No, I'm not playing this game. I won't stay at the end of the queue. Oh, they destroyed the old road. Oh man, I'm riding sideways. Oh, that's bad. I don't like it. Road inspection, some off-road. I did not expect that. So the first tomb of Aleksandrovo, it is a replica, but a well-made replica. The whole building isn't buried. You can see it from the outside and from the inside. It is in a big hall that was built after they had built the tomb. And here is an airplane. Oh, MiG-23? Nah, it's the MiG-21 in Aleksandrovo. And we have kinda arrived. Here's the parking lot. There are 4 cars, which is good. Time for music. Cool. So we will walk the path to the town now. Shh. Yep, there are the dogs. Kinda scared. I mean no harm. Well, the sign down there says 500 meters of walking, but it's not that far. It's over there. This giant building is the museum. The tomb is in the right one. Thracian art in the eastern Rhodope mountain. What if it's not open? No, I don't think so. There are cars everywhere. Здрасти. За посещение само. Не, нормален. Си. Йо. That's the replica here, and it looks absolutely awesome. Actually, this tomb was dated to the 4th century BC, and it was found by Georgi Kitov in 2000, and it is one of the longest and largest mounds in Bulgaria. And the wall paintings are one of the most realistic ones. Even the artist left his sign here. It says Koujimasis Christos, which means Koujimasis the master. And the wall paintings and the frescoes depict scenes from hunts mainly, and especially the domed chamber. That's the bed. This tomb consists of a 15-meter long corridor, a rectangular and a domed chamber. And it is pretty well made. It's very interesting how this entrance was carved in some sort of a rhomboid shape. So this tomb is actually a replica, but it's so accurately made, and the original one is considered to be a heroon. That means a temple mausoleum of a great Thracian ruler. So that's the parallel. Here you can see the contrast, the stone blocks and how they were buried, and somewhere in between the stones there are the metal clamps, iron or lead. So here are some photographs of the original tomb. Actually, the wall paintings here are on parallel for the tombs in Bulgaria, and a vital source of knowledge about Thracian life and culture. Now we have to go to the next one, to the longest Thracian tomb. That was nice replica. It's time to go to the next one, the longest Thracian tomb in Bulgaria. That's the Mezek Tumulus. This kind of nearby, around 60 kilometers. So the walk to the parking lot is the more exhausting part. And one more thing, you can hire a guide here. They also have a room where they play special documentaries about the tomb. So you can use all these at your advantage. So the bike is here. We are ready to go. Wow, that's a cool museum. Unfortunately, it's a replica, but yeah, the original should be kept safe for future studies and researches. So I understand them why they locked this tomb. That's a great heritage. Speaking of heritage, another theory came to my mind, which is my favorite, that the tombs are actually healing machines using the sound resonance. I've been in a tomb while someone was singing, and I really can confirm that there are some vibrations. What I imagine is that the resonance of the chamber hits the 6 cells in your body. They can't stand these frequencies, and that destroys them. That's the way I understand things. The most realistic theory is that these were just built as temples or for their gods to pray in there. No one can say for sure. That's the reality. Yeah. Here I have to turn right at some point, Constantinovo, and I have to go to Pulanovo. And there I will join, yep, 3 kilometers, Pulanovo, that's it. No cars here, no cars there. And later on I will flow into the old road to Svilengrad, and from there I will take a road to Mezek. So, Pulanovo. And we're kinda close to the main road. Yep, Svilengrad, 43 kilometers. Yeah, I remember as a kid when they renovated this road. Now it looks like a war zone. And I always liked the view from here. There's a lot of bushes and trees, but you can see the city down there. That's cool. Well, one step closer to Svilengrad, and from there to Mezek. This tomb is really special, and it's pretty well constructed. Everything is great. Everything. And this is Lubimets. I had lived here for 6 years before we moved to another place, and that's the sport complex. And that was the school on the left side, and here somewhere I think was the stadium, probably this one ahead on the left side. Yes, this is the stadium. So is that my... Yep, I'm going. Oh, you're going, but there is so much sand. Yep, that's the road to Mezek, and that's the village. Not particularly big one. And here on the right side above is located the fortress Mezek. This road on the right leads there. The fortress is pretty cool. It looks like that. I've been there. Yep. Here it says tomb to the left. Yeah. It's not allowed to go there. The right side is the parking, but I'll stop here. yeah. Now time to walk. An interesting part is that they drawn pictures on the path. Here we can see a Thracian warrior and another Thracian warrior. Probably these are the keepers of the tomb. We will pass the second guard, and after that there's the wild boar. At the end you get to the tomb itself. Здрасти.
Здрасти, работиш.
Да, нормален билет.
5 лева.
Ето така. А магнити има ли?
Ето ги. Добре, той големия изкус.
Окей.
Вратата е затворена, да не помните, че е заключена, просто заради снимата вътре.
Окей, като влезна да се я затворя пак?
Не, докато гледате не е проблем, но после като тръгвате
да я затворя. Окей, мерси. I'm going to the town. It's interesting, that's my second time in a row during a time that there are no visitors. Probably no one wants to visit it in the hottest hours of the day, but I'm kinda crazy one on a motorcycle. So yeah, this is it. The door was closed, there's security and cameras, so I won't be able to lay on the bed. No, I won't do it. This tomb was dated to the 3rd century BC, and it is among the biggest ones in Bulgaria. Its mound is 15 meters high and 90 meters in diameter, and it consists of a 20 meters long corridor that I'm walking into right now, and 2 square anterooms and a domed chamber with burial stone bed. This is the longest tomb of Mycenaean style in Bulgaria. Its length is 30 meters. Officially, it is considered as found in 1931, and there were signs of 6 ritual burials here. Most of them, I think all of them, were cremations. It is also considered that it was a hero for a defied Thracian ruler. Interesting fact is that the temperature in the tomb is constantly at 19-20 degrees, so it is like a cave. Rich findings include gold jewelry, silver and bronze vessels, glass and ceramic artifacts. All of these can be seen here on the holographic images on the walls. The most famous out of all is the bronze wild boar found in 1902 in this area by the locals. It is now part of the exhibition of the Archaeological Museum in Istanbul. It is a bronze wild boar which weighs 177 kilograms. It's absolute treasure. This tomb is amazing, but it's time to go. My phone actually got a signal from Nova, from Greece. I have a roaming. Yeah. I'm so close to the border. It's great. Let's close the door now. As I promised. Safe and sound. So we're done here. Time to go to the next one. Ooh. And that's the wild boar. Next, I will hit the second-class roads to Elkovo. There, I will refill the bike, because if I don't do it, I won't get to the third tomb, the one that combines the Roman engineering and the Thracian traditions, the Tumulus of Pomorie. Some say that it was built by the Thracians but later destroyed, and the Romans just rebuilt it. I don't know where's the truth, but time to go. So, we saw the Thracian Tumulus of Mezek. Now, what are we going to do? I'll go as fast as I can to Pomorie. Oh, look, what kind of a portal. Yeah. There are freight trains over there. So many. And the locomotive. What a great place. This looks so complex system. I didn't know the railroad was so well developed in this region. Let's see, now I think I should go there. And another airplane here. If you know the model and the make, write it down in the comments. And this is River Marita. And a beautiful bridge over there. And here are the casinos of Svilengrad, pretty famous in Bulgaria. And here's the road to Istanbul. I definitely don't want to go to Istanbul. It's 265 kilometers as far as Burgas is from here. Yay! Oh, that's kinda cool. I love these kind of roads. You can see the whole reservoir. So cool. Oh, it smells like fire here. They managed to put out the fire, but that's what it looks like after a fire. Everything is black. Yeah. That was a real hell here. Wow. Yeah. So everything I see has been burned, unfortunately. Look at this. Huh. There's some water down there, probably fish. So if you run away and want to spend the night, you can go and catch some fish. It's down there. Small reservoir. Cool bridge here. So this road now goes along Tunchi River, and it looks so cool. Those kids. You will. Здрасти. Бензин с карта.
23. Ей така сега, като се появят сумата. Готово.
Чао. Мерси. Yeah, don't even think about it. So I'm around 20 kilometers away from Burgas, which is around 30 kilometers away from Pomorie. We are getting to the sea again. Yo, water! So, hello sea. I'm in Burgas. I should hit the road to Varna and then to Pomorie. Here's a roundabout. There should be the exit, yep. Pomorie is close. 2 kilometers. Yep. Thracian Tomb to the left. Oh, here it is. Oh. Let's see if there is someone at all. Let's see, we might have some luck.
Така ли, затворихте ли?
Сота е включен. Съжалявам, трябва да побързаме, защото
Утре
портала.
Утре ще дойда тогава.
Елате, в 9 часа отварям.
9.
Системата на всяка.
So first thing in the morning, going to the Thracian Tumulus. I hope this time everything will be fine. It's open. Yep, first thing in the morning, going to the Thracian Tomb of Pomorie. Yeah. What happened, man?
Заповядай, приятелю. Добре си дошъл. Заповядай. 5 лева. Така става ли?
Добре.
Не да имаш питички да имаш. Айде.
Да, някакви магнитчета да нямаш.
Заповядай.
Дай, колко ти
Прикиньте
е?
това нещо.
Така.
Вземи.
Дай, хайде, влизам си.
Излизай спокойно.
There are holes, probably for a staircase. This mound, the Hollow Mound, is one of the most unique ones in Bulgaria. It was dated to the 2nd, 4th century, and it is located near the ancient city of Anchialos, where Greeks, Thracians and Romans lived together. This mound is the largest sub-mound structure found in Bulgaria. It consists of a 22-meter dromos, or corridor, and a 12-meter diameter chamber. And in the center there is the column, which is actually hollow inside. And also there are 5 niches placed symmetrically for urns or ritual objects. This tomb was once richly decorated with great wall paintings, but just faint traces remain today. It is definitely a Roman style of construction. Blending Thracian traditions and Roman style of construction, this mound is a unique masterpiece. It was declared a monument of national importance.
Well. We passed through the last tomb. I personally liked it. Share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think? Is it Roman or is it Thracian? Me personally, I think that it was built by a Thracian emperor of Rome, but that's a whole other story. So that's it for this episode. If you liked this video, hit the thumbs up. And here's another one full of Thracian stories that you can check out right now. See you later.